There seem to be reindeers flocking here. Don't be afraid, it's just me. I'm not here to shoot you. I'm shooting you only with my camera. They are trying to find food in their frozen ground. It's getting harder than when the winter gets colder. Their food gets iced. Few of them stop there and staring at me. I'm not sure, are these the ones who have seen me before? I'm usually just walking by here. So I'm not that scary. I'm not sure which one is the Rudolph. Hello. It's winter time in Finland and it's only minus 10 degrees today, so it's not that cold. It's a nice day and best weather to go for a jog in nature. So it snowed a little, so it's so quiet that I can hear my own thoughts, and that's usually the best part of it. Not seen any traces of wild animals yet. I saw some reindeers little further away from here before, but not that many animals yet. Well, about my own thoughts. I was thinking that, have you ever noticed how this world runs totally by appearances, and how you can best lie to people to make things look like the best out of your own view? So I'm thinking, like, some doctors think that when they go to 10 years in university, so they get a lot of knowledge that makes them the doctors, but they don't use it. They only put on the white jacket and think that they're gods, and give sentences about people in their lives and how they should do or don't, and leave they're totally out of care and treatment. Though they know how to do it, but somehow they think the white jacket makes them superior. I mean, like butchers wear white jackets. It doesn't yet make you a doctor if you put some clothes on. Or it's the same thing with politicians. If you put on a suit, it doesn't yet make you a politician. You should also use your knowledge and do the things that you are paid for. It might fool some people if you put on a suit or some kind of different clothes, but it's only appearances. You can get a big bucks out of it if you can lie your way to the top, but it doesn't make you any better human. That, for example, some children are born in Africa, they're born in totally different situations. They don't have food, they don't have houses, they don't have like anything. They have to beg to get food, but that doesn't still make them somehow worse as a person. They are just born in different circumstances. So I would just say that if clothes can make you like a better person in some people's eyes, if I put on a suit, I might get more attention, but that wouldn't mean anything to me myself. Because from psychological aspect, the thing is that if you have the need to put down other people, it's just a way of showing the other world that you have a small dick. It's not more than that. You just wish it would. One good example about people with ego problems in human history might be Adolf Hitler, a war commander who got hundreds of thousands of people of doing just what he wanted and perform a massacre on his command. And this Jewish massacre, murders, and in the basics he was only just a common drug addict who could yell loud and keep such a good, like, paint a good picture about himself that he could fool such a lot of people. But in the basics, he wasn't anything more than us, maybe even less, because he was just some sick maniac who had the need to murder such many people. So hard to understand why these psychopaths are usually more they can easily get to leading professions like let's look at America's recent president, Mr. Donald Trump. He has made big mistakes before, but people forget if you keep up the little good appearances in public, like give some good statements and win back their trust, and also make them forget the things you did for like year before, because it looked like their memory isn't that long. Like something that happened last week, it's already last news, and he can do it again when he feels like it, when he paints the good picture again, and the pavement is ready, so he can make his way again at the top. But it's usually the need to dictate and to command, and somehow you just can easily get there. It's just acting in basics. And the person you are at the bottom of your core when nobody's watching is totally different than they are on tabloids. Everyone doesn't get fooled by it, but it requires certain kind of personality to lead hundreds of thousands people to stray. Beautiful. Of course, it's just water, but sometimes the smallest things in life are the best. You will notice the value of them if you lose them. And one thing about the value of the important things in life, in generally speaking also, why wait until the moment is over or you have already lost someone? Waiting isn't always the best choice. Sometimes it could be less show and little more action, please, as the saying goes. And one thing about human nature is most of them won't like you anyway if you don't do things just as they would like you to do, or think about this world just the same way as they do, because they don't understand themselves that we all have a different view about life. That doesn't mean someone is right and someone else is not. But if they won't like you anyway, what's the point of trying to please them? That's how I think. I seem to have a new friend in here. Tuova. Tule. Hyvä. Minua nyt ainakaan tarvitse pelätä. En minä sinua syö. Kokonaisena ainakaan.